Hello everyone, my name is Ian. Welcome back to my YouTube channel in brief book and film reviews. So today I'd like to review a film that I watched just last night. This film is actually 47 years of age, 47 years old. But before we get into the film and that, I'd just like to say thank you very much for tuning in today. If this is your first time, welcome, and I hope everyone is doing very well. Things are good this side and staying blessed as always. So yeah, I watched this film last night, and this film is called The Return of the 18 Bronzemen. This film was actually made in 1976, so it's about 47 years old. And I have to say, at the start of it, I was nearly going to turn it off. It looked really wacky, and the voiceovers were ridiculously, really bad. However, I was kind of like talking to someone at the same time as watching it, and the film started to creep and get better as I went along with it. And I have to say, it was really, really good. If you've tuned into my reviews before, you might hear me say that I'm not a big fan of remakes of films. I think most of them should be left alone. There's a lot of iconic films out there that people have gone on to mess with, and they just like haven't been as good, and they just need to be left alone. But to be honest with you, I think if they remade this today, I think it would even be even better from what this is now. But this is a classic, no doubt about it. Really, really good. The fight scenes were exceptional. It says old school Kung Fu. I would actually add to that, saying good old fashioned Kung Fu. It was really, really excellent in that film. Um, yeah, so it basically starts off as the Qing Dynasty, and that we have a controller or an emperor. He's basically trying to maintain his dynasty, and feels he's being challenged by another by the Ming dynasty, or the Ming faction, and he has to go through a series of he basically tries to bully his way, to maintaining what he has, and that, real insecurity, that kind of stuff, and that in the end he has to challenge himself and face the 18 bronzemen, the Shaolin 18 bronzemen. I won't go too much into it, but the fight scenes on it are really, really good. Like I said, if this was made today, if you've seen Raid or Raid 2, they could actually make it as good as something like that. Yeah, but it was an excellent film in that, and definitely worth a watch. I think from my side of things, I'm a bit quirky when it comes to watching the old kung fu films, martial arts. I love them and that, so it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but definitely worth a watching that. Just for the entertainment purposes. Like I said at the start, it starts off really slow, really boring. And you think, oh, here we go, this is like one of those ones, and then it just starts to get really, really good. Like when he starts challenging himself, the fight scenes, they start getting really, really good and stuff and that. Now, some of the kung fu movies that I watch, the martial arts movies I watched, and that, over the course of time, um, it's I used to be really against the ones that kind of like. I used to love the Jackie Chan ones, like the comedy ones. I thought they were great. But then I started to see about the fantasy ones where they'd be kind of like they jump up on like they jump up on roofs and stuff and that, and like you just think that's not make believe. They didn't do that. Like, but you see, it's the artistry, yeah, of doing it, and that, and the whole fantasy model of how it's portrayed, mystical, really, really good. And you had an element of this, but you also had an element of like the kung fu, like where Bruce Lee used to do as well. In fact, you probably would actually mistake this guy actually for looking very similar to Bruce Lee. So I won't spoil it for you in that too much. You just have to sit down and watch it. Actually, I think it is on YouTube. I just was looking, researching it. I think it is. I don't know if it's been taken down or not, but it's been up for the last month or so on that. But yeah, definitely worth watching that. For a bit of crack, just kind of saying that some of the fight scenes will make you laugh because they're so ridiculously stupid, but if you look at the art side of it, and that, you know, like the arm position, the hands position and stuff, what they're trying to achieve at that time, it was very big. It was like a big thing and stuff, and that, and you gotta really appreciate that. Just remember, it's 47 years in the making, and that. So since it was made, sorry. So yeah, that's it. I'll leave it like that and that. So tune in and have a butchers of this and that. Really good. There was actually one called the 18 Bronzemen, and that I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch that one, but this one is the return of the 18. So it's the return of the 18 Bronzemen. Okay, so that's it. I'll leave all the kind of descriptions below in the description box and stuff, and I'll leave it for now. So that's it from me today and that. So it's my birthday today, so I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have a little bit of a party, and hope everyone's staying blessed, staying positive, and I'll speak to you next time, maybe next week or in a week or two. Take care, all the best.